In 1969, something happened in the American town of Harrow's Edge that police still refuse to talk about. When troopers arrived at sunrise, they found school buses idling the road, breakfast still steaming on kitchen tables, TVs flickering with morning cartoons. But not a single person, not a scream, not a footprint, nothing. In the cornfield behind the town, every stalk was bent forward, leaning toward Main Street, as if they had all watched the town disappear. Harrow's Edge wasn't even on most maps, just a lonely Kansas farm town. One diner, one church, one schoolhouse, and a cornfield that stretched farther than anyone could walk in a day. Locals always warn newcomers, never go past row 4. Nothing past row 4 belongs to us. No one ever explained what that meant, and no one who crossed row 4 ever talked about it again. It began small. Kids said they heard voices whispering their names from between the stalks. Farmers swore they saw shadows running between rows at night. Animals disappeared without a trace. Then livestock. Then pets. But the worst part was this. Every morning, people woke up to find a brand new row of corn growing perfectly straight, even though they hadn't planted anything in weeks. On July 17th, the pastor wrote one final note in his journal. The field is humming. The ground feels alive. That night, several families reported the same nightmare. Walking between the rows while the corn slowly leaned inward, their leaves brushing against their skin like fingers. The final survivor's notebook was found buried near the church steps. Only one sentence was legible. The corn is opening. Something is standing between the rows. When troopers followed a wide path into the field, it ended in a perfect circle of flattened earth, as if hundreds of people had been pressed into the ground all at once. No bodies, no prints leaving the circle, no sign of escape. The case was closed in 1970. But every year on July 18th, locals swear the soil begins to hum again. And if you stand close enough to the abandoned field, you can hear the corn whisper, "Row 4, come home."